travelers and tourists. My name is Mark, and I am the local disaster tour guide. Welcome back to Storytelling and Pathfinder Wrath of the Righteous, where I play Pathfinder Wrath of the Righteous by Owlcat Games. It is a CRPG based off of Pathfinder First Edition rules and Paizo's Wrath of the Righteous adventure path. And I am playing through this game and reacting to this game and trying to look at this game through the lens of a storyteller. I have created a dwarven stalker by the name of Grymstone. He he was exiled from his community because he was hot-headed, even though he was good-hearted. Took some tutelage under a priest of Kaiden Kalen, kind of softened his rough edges a little bit, and traveled north and got caught up in what's going on in and around the Worldwound. And basically, I am playing through this game, trying to figure out what strategies and tricks that Owlcat and Paizo use to tell their story. And we're examining these to see if there's anything we can learn as storytellers ourselves. So the last time that we were playing, we were in the maze. We had sided with one of the Neathers, Winduog. She she was encouraging us to travel with her through the maze and attempt to rescue the children that had gone to the maze, whereas the other Neither, Lan, wanted to bring the entire community in on a rescue mission. And one of the things we noted at the time, she was making a very good argument. It was very compelling for my character, who is chaotic good, even though she was neutral evil. And one of the things that made me think was that Winduog might, in some capacity or another, be lying to me. And, well, we kind of figured out that that was the case, because when we got to the maze, instead we found an underground mansion with cultists of Baphomet. And now we are trying to make our way through a progression. We're trying to make our way through a progression of cultists and dangers and all kinds of different stuff. And, well, basically, we're trying to see what's going on here. But one of the things we know for sure is that Winduog was not exactly being forthright when she told us she was taking us to a maze. So I thought that that was a fun little twist. She did seem genuinely grateful that we chose to ally with her over Lan. And so before we dive into finishing out our maze or our mansion, however you want to talk about it, I'm going to go ahead and make a story prediction. We have seen that Winduog knows her way around this place to an extent, and we have found a journal of someone who tried to be a cultist of Baphomet, and I suspect that we actually found Winduog's journal and that she tried to join the cult and for one reason or another decided to leave the cult, and her motivation in asking us to ally with her was less about rescuing the kids and more about hiding her involvement with the cult in the past. So, anyways, that's my prediction where the story is going. I think that that's maybe what she lied about and why she lied. But what we got to do now is find our way out of this maze. And last time we were here, we did find a journal indicating that there may be a way into one of the major chambers that we passed earlier. So I am going to be heading back there and seeing if we can meet the master of this particular dungeon. Alright. Get my bearings. this is basically where we need to go. So, I think we need to work our way through here. But yeah, as you can see, definitely not a maze. Definitely more of a mansion. Definitely more of a someone was up to. People were living here intentionally, and Winduog wanted to hide that from us. And there's the torch that was mentioned. So, let's find out.
I'm not touching that.
Okay, we've got a trap. So let's try this door first. The Hand of Hosila.
Edgewood Road!
Neophyte Cleric, alright. Okay. I don't know what the Hand of Hosila can do. Chaotic Evil Human. Chaotic Evil Human. Interesting, not all mongrels, so there's some humans down here. Granted, we know there's a connection to the surface. So, alright. We will move Grymstone up here. And we're going to study that guy. Alright. Windwog?
Beg me to stop!
Wow, Windwog, that was terrible. Nat 1 on the roll. That was abysmal, Windwog. And Camilla, go ahead and take a shot. Ooh, we got some buffs going on. But we also got a charging paladin, who also managed to botch.
I'll split you in half.
Alright, thank you, Grymstone. You saved our team there. Osila's Key. Bet that's going to be interesting. Found another copy of Osila's Orders. Is this the second hand that we've met? I think we met one more earlier. So these were builders.
Time to stretch me muscles.
Okay.
Did I mess up again? Into the fray!
Smear them.
That's weird.
The spirits demand your blood. The light take you!
I don't like you.
No match for me. I'll rip you apart! You are today's sacrifice!
Flanking bonuses.
The inheritance guide my blade!
hope you appreciate this.
Large aggressive creature was kept in this cage. Judging by the bent bars, they are now loose. Oh, wonderful. And there's a hole in the wall. I'm sure that's going to be a lot of fun here in a minute. Alright. So now we have to get around this trap.
Open your heart to me.
So, no. We're going to...
I will not expect my strike. Save the last one for me.
Cambion. Who's this? Oh, two Cambion. Outside. Ooh, interesting. We're going to get you here. Take a shot. Why are you shooting our healer? That ain't nice. Let's see.
Go for their heart.
Out of my way!
No match for me.
I will say, one of the things that frustrates me is how easy it is to hit the wrong button in this game. Ooh, good animation. Then... No.
I am helpful, am I not?
They did not illustrate that well. Okay. That looks important, so we'll go check this room first.
I found
Ooh.
something.
Ooh, secret room.
I am helpful, am I not?
Half plate. Ooh. Alright. I don't want to be putting on magic stuff until I've identified it, but Sela may be due for an upgrade. Let's see. Half plate. Will not have any difference on her armor class and will be worse for her overall. Ah, boo. Okay. Why is Windowog not wearing armor? 5. Natural armor +2 for Mongol. Okay. See, we can get her. Padded armor would work. Alright. There we go. Windowog is a little bit more defensive now. That's just weird. Okay.
The heartbeat quickens.
Ooh. Earth Elemental. Wonder if that's the thing that busted out.
I'll cut you wide open.
Alright.
Into the fray.
And study target.
They'll beg me to stop.
The spirits demand your blood.
The light. Take you.
Meteor dust. Ooh. I know that cooking and crafting is a system in this game. I haven't got a chance to use it, but I'm already finding options for that, so that's nice. Alright. Now let's...
I hope you appreciate this.
This looks intimidating. Giant pit in the floor. More demons. Got some fairy mushrooms, that's nice.
Entertainment.
I'll rip you apart.
You are today's sacrifice.
Okay. So we're still in initiative. That means somebody's around here that we can't see. So let's see if we can find them. Oh, look at that giant cage. Oh, they don't see me. That's cool.
I'll split you in half.
Oh, maybe they can see me. Oh well.
No match for me.
From a storytelling perspective, I like having this major obstacle in the middle of the room, kind of dividing up the fight. I think that's just a cool piece of scenery that makes things a little more engaging. Hello. We have some gems in the wall. Do we have anything? Alright, let's check my inventory real quick and see if there's anything that might tell us about these gems. Tome of Minotaurs. Nothing in there. So,
How much longer?
alright, all I have to do is touch these strange glowing magical gems in the wall and hope that nothing bad happens. I'm a player character. I'm sure this will be okay. Start with green. Okay. Let's try yellow. Now let's try blue. Right? We'll start with red this time. Blue. Green. Yellow. Okay. Blue. Red. Yellow. Green. Okay. This is weird. They don't have any clues for me. Can I see nothing inside of here? Okay. Alright, from a storytelling perspective, the lack of clues, not a good decision. There's probably a clue somewhere that I didn't read. Okay. So, alright. I can't just process of elimination this. I think that's what I'm going to do, which is a little bit only a hair above guessing. I may trim a chunk of this video depending on how many guesses it takes, but let's see what happens. Okay. Nothing seems to be working. I have not successfully solved the puzzle. I'm probably going to trim all of those out. I do want to say that that's a little bit frustrating to me because I kind of feel like an impossible puzzle isn't much good in a game. Um, there should be a clue somewhere, and maybe there is. Maybe I missed the clue, but I'm gonna be honest. That puzzle was frustrating.
Follow me. Or don't.
Is that the clue? We'll go back and see. We'll go back and see. I don't think that's the clue. Maybe it is. I think there was a door in here that needed a key. So this may be the way out of this maze. Don't see any new runes. We did see something about something being summoned in here. There we go. Game saving. That's always a good sign. I think this is the equivalent of the GM asking, so, does anybody want to take any potions before you walk into the next room? No reason. Here you are, huddled together like a herd of animals, pitiful monsters, not human or demon. Even tieflings are less defective than you. But I, your master, Savamalek, can make you better, stronger. I can satisfy your hunger. Starvelings of the dark, submit to me. No, we are descendants of crusaders. Trusting a demon would be a betrayal of their memory. Well, who is the next descendant of crusaders who values old legends more than their life? I bet these are the kids we were supposed to save. Beasts, monsters, and human guise, reveal your true nature. This is the sweet, wholesome flesh of a righteous Asmar. Eat underground crusaders. Eat the flesh of the crusader from above. Find your true strength. Oh, wow! Did not see that going there. You rush at the demon, but the air seems to grow thicker with every step. You feel like you're watching from underwater as you see mongrels fall to their knees one after another and crawl to the Asimar's body. You hear their fangs tearing through the flesh, you hear the sloshing of blood, you hear the formal mongrels snarling like animals, fighting over the most tender and juicy bits of meat. Your companions writhe in agony. One clutches their head, another doubles over. You feel saliva pool in your mouth. The metallic tang awakens hunger in you. The hunger turns to rage. This winged filth dares to try to bind you to its will. It dares to tempt you with the sweet scent of meat untainted by corruption. The wretch must die. Die! And still the clarity remains within you. Somewhere deep down beneath the veil of rage and anger, you sense the light trying to break through. So here we get to make another mythic path choice. We can go with the angel path that we've already seen, or we can go with the demon path. But for this character, very clearly, angel path is the way I would go. By sheer force of will, you master your rage, and almost in response, warmth suffuses you from within. Warmth and joy from a simple realization you can win. You can save these people. The power of heaven bolsters and guides you. Its light breaks free, and, enveloping the mongrels, grants them the gift of blissful oblivion. Lowering your gaze, you see a scarlet stain on your chest. The wound has reopened, and instead of blood pouring forth, you see only radiant light. That was awesome! The demon convulses in pain when the light reaches him. What are you? Destroy this vermin! He's already wounded. Winduog, kill! Ha ha ha! Knew it! Winduog takes a step forward. I no longer serve you. Not you or your flying monkey. I always fight with the strongest side. Lan emerges from the shadows, knocking an arrow in his bow as he moves. What'd I miss? A dramatic showdown? Oh, it's you. Perfect.
Let me draw the first blood.
Alright. So who have we got? We've got Hosila. What do we know about her? Ooh, level 6 Inquisitor. Marching Terror. Precise strike, outflank. Not too worried about that. So Winduog, just go ahead and take a shot. Good job. And Grymstone. Let's study. Sela, you move on out front here. You stop there.
I'll cut you wide open.
They will break against our resolve.
Got some closets.
The spirits demand your blood.
Smear them.
Okay, let's switch you back over to...
The inheritor, guide my blade.
They didn't have a choice. They were forced to do it.
Keep telling yourself that, Lan. There is always a choice. They could have chosen to die, but now they're going to live and become stronger. I know that from personal experience.
Shut up! You're not just a traitor, you're a monster! The young ones, They believed your stories, and you lured them to a demon and watched them eat human flesh.
I was trying to make them strong. What have you done for them? What were you doing while I was looking for ways to bring strength to our tribe? You're useless, Lan.
I led by example. I trained. I tried to become stronger so I could go to the surface and maybe do something worthwhile with my stupidly short life. And I will do it. I might be the one to bring our whole tribe to the surface. But you? Why would you want any power that turns you into a monster? These young guys and girls, they trusted you. And they were turned into mindless animals, ready to eat corpses at a demon's command.
I went through the same ritual as them, and I didn't become an animal. I conquered my anger. The anger that has been building and building in every one of us for decades. Unlike you, I have no intention of just lying down and politely accepting death. I will rise above all this, while you'll still be stuck with your pride, chewing on rats. Who do you want at your side? The person who betrayed the demons to follow you? The person who will do everything you say and bring glory to your name? Or this trash?
Oh my gosh. So I thought the choice in the mongrel camp was where you had to decide between these two. Apparently, it was not. Like, I knew a choice was coming, but I thought I already made that choice. Oh, wow. We're gonna talk about this, but first I wanna do some digging, and then oh my gosh, the bleeding deep wound on your chest is gone, like it was never there in the first place. The skin is totally smooth and unmarred.
It's gone. It was just there, and now it's gone. It's gotta be some kind of demonic trickery. You need to have a cleric look at that.
As if you know anything about demons and their powers. Some dark force cast its gaze on him and chose him from among all others. There's magic inside this uplander that is beyond your meager understanding. All you have to say is go see a cleric. You're pathetic, lad.
My goodness.
Better just serve a strong master than to eke out an existence in a dark hole with no hope. I am of the Neathers. Our lives are short, but we are hardier than humans. I realized a long time ago that I was capable of more than this life offered, and I follow whomever is the strongest. You. You scared Zabamelech. Kosilla has fallen. Now I wish to serve you.
I thought you were proud of your heritage, but you're willing to crawl on your belly before anyone who's even a little stronger than you. You say you didn't become an animal? What a joke! Only animals pledge their allegiance to whoever has the sharpest teeth. Oh, but what am I saying? Even cave spiders are loyal to their mother. You're even lower than that.
Oh, so now you think you know everything about me. You're one of the best hunters in the tribe. It benefited me to ingratiate myself with you. So I acted in a way that pleased you. And the Outlander will get the Windwad that he wants to see. I'm willing to do anything to get out of this hole. And you're willing to do anything too. Don't try to hide it. I know you, Lan. I've had time to study you.
I'm going to the surface only because my time has come to leave. The Uplanders are in danger. They need all the help they can get. But I'm only risking my own life. See the difference? I'll do whatever the Crusade asks of me, but I'll never be like you.
Why didn't you try to stop us from going inside the maze? You knew we might uncover your secret.
Savamelek is always in need of new servants. You'd make as good a servant as anyone else, and then, once you've gone missing in the maze, not even the redoubtable Lan would have dared look for you.
So she wasn't trying to break free. She just flipped when she saw an opportunity.
But then why did you come with me to look for the sword?
So I could kill you quietly if you found it and stop you taking it to the village, you idiot. I would have told everyone that you got caught in a cave in. But then the Uplanders showed up and I had to change my plans. I don't regret what I did. I met you. Just say the word and all the Neathers will be yours. I'll bring them to you if you take me with you.
You said you went through the same ritual. Does that mean you ate human flesh too?
Yes. Hosilla found me in the caves. I was lost and hungry, and she offered me a choice. Die as a nobody, or live and gain the power to change everything. Savamelek tore off a piece of an Azimar priestess's thigh. A big, juicy piece. More meat than I'd ever received in the tribe. That was the first time I knew what it was like to be happy. To have a full belly. I swore to myself that it would always be that way. Then the madness and rage took over. I came very close to turning into an animal, no better than the weaklings you saw in the maze. But I am strong. I mastered myself. I brought myself under control. I fell so that I could rise again.
You should have chosen death. Dying's better than living like that.
You're saying I should have died that day, Lan. But then who would have listened to your feeble jokes? Who would have showed you the best caves for hunting? Who would have made you a man?
Too much information.
I would have been fine without all that. And without you. Your death will make the world a slightly better place, Wenduog.
Oh, look, isn't our Lan sweet? Look how his eyes blaze as he speaks of murder. And we were so close, too. Tell me, what do you think he'll do to you if you fail to live up to his precious ideals? It was simple. I lured those I deemed worthy into the maze. To the rest, I told stories of the horrors of the maze, making them stay away. It all hung in the balance when the cave walls shuddered, and many of the young ones decided that the time of their great exodus had come. I had no doubt that Hosilla would dispatch a dozen young Neathers easily. But what would become of the maze if all the tribes poured in? So when Lan ran off looking for the angel's sword, I went after him. Not to help him, but to make sure that the sword never reached Neathholm. It's a pity that you got involved and stopped me from killing him. But then again, the evening gong has not yet been struck.
You sicken me.
What exactly are you proposing to do with the
What you
mongrels?
saw here, they will become stronger. They will be an army unlike anything ever seen before on Golarion. Our lives may be short, but while we live, we are faster, deadlier, and harder to kill than most. I am offering you an army. An army that will win you land, power, and everything you desire.
An army of cannibals? Are you insane? You want to turn them from rational beings into rabid beasts that only want to kill. They will be slaves, and you will be their slave driver. Is that the kind of power you're so desperate to gain?
I went through the same process they did. The beast raged inside me. My mind was foggy, but I have an iron will, and I never back down. I snatched victory from the jaws of insanity. If there are any individuals worthy of becoming my officers among those neithers, they will be able to do the same. Then
I've
you
heard
know
enough.
which one of us you need. Take me with you, and I will give you an army of neithers.
Don't fall for her empty words. Wendwog despises everyone but herself. As soon as you show any weakness, she'll betray you, just like she betrayed us.
That is the reasoning of a weak person. A strong person does not fear, they act.
I have questions for you too, Windowog.
You can ask me anything you want.
Oh,
Then you know which one of us you need. Take me with you, and I
oh,
will give you an army of neithers.
my bad. I misread. Lan, how did you find your way here?
I just kept going until I found it. You can find a way into anywhere if you try hard enough. And besides, I also remembered some of this traitor's stories. At least some of them were true. But that doesn't matter now. We need to tell Saul everything, and then we need to get out of here.
We? You think you're the one going to the circus with them? Isn't that sweet?
All right, why do you want to come with me, Lan?
Up there on the surface, the Crusades are still going on, right? Since I'm a mongrel, that means I've got Crusader blood in my veins. You could say it's my destiny, even. Anyway, I'm ready to do my duty. And all of you Crusaders get rations, right? With vegetables? Well, I'll be killing demons and be well fed for doing it? That's not life. That's a dream come true. I'm sorry you trusted Wenduog instead of me, and that you didn't show the light of heaven to Saul. But she can be very persuasive. She honed her skills on all of us in the tribe. I'm asking you, believe me when I say that I won't let you down. I have nothing to lose down here apart from my chief's distrust and my friendship with the giant roaches. I'll do whatever the crusade needs. The angel deemed you worthy of his power, not just his sword, to light the path in the darkness. So I can trust you too. Seems fair to me.
Are you really that desperate to go to the surface, Lan? Why didn't you run away before? You know why. The Uplanders will never accept us. Don't pretend you're going for food rations. Then why? For death? For glory? If it's death you seek, you're sure to find it.
Maybe I'll be able to find something on the surface that you can't get down here. Like a way to help the mongrels. A way to stop our tribes from having to follow scum like you.
Why do you want to help me, Windowog?
You think I'm just a freak from the catacombs. But Neithers are faster, stronger, and tougher than you Uplanders. Take me with you, and I'll build you an army of Neithers. I'll lure them out of this hole. We'll round them all up, every last tribe, and perform the ritual. And then you will be a power to be reckoned with on the surface. Many of the Neithers will be no better than the mindless beasts we encountered in the dungeons. There will also be those who can overcome the fog and be like me. I will lead them into battle, and you will command us all. You trusted me from the beginning and hid the angel's light from that idiot Saul. Keep listening to me, and a glorious future awaits us. Just don't become too reliant on heaven's light. Remember what happened to the angel who wielded it before you.
Oh gosh. So, uh, I mean, I know which direction I'm going. Um, Grymstone, thinking about this through his frame of reference, A, convincing the mongrels to perform demonic acts to become beasts and mighty monsters. No, that's not Grymstone. Um, he has been lied to, he fell for the lie, but now that the lie has been revealed, he does not trust Winduog. And so, for that reason alone, I cannot side with Winduog in this instance. But oh wow, this, this story just twisted hard on me, and I was like, I knew she was evil, but I thought she was trying to get away from the cult. But no, she was straight up with the cult until she decided to flip. Um, wow. So yes, I'm definitely going with Lan. Although I'm gonna say it still bothers me that Winduog seems to use the more respectful terminology, even though Lan is the one who's like, hey, demon ritual's bad. Lan has his problems too, but having been lied to, um, being aware of the fact that she would have stabbed me in the back if she thought it was worthwhile, can't go with Winduog. But this was a lot of fun. I enjoyed this dungeon. All right, I have made my decision.
I hope we're not taking this girl with us. She'll sell us to the first demon she sees.
If we're befriending monsters in order to fight the demons, why not join forces with the strongest of them? Isn't that the rational choice? They're both equally hideous. Neither of them will improve the aesthetics of our little band.
Camellia, you are rubbing me the wrong way. Just gonna say that. But we're gonna go with "Come with me, Lan."
Go, Lan. The surface is the best place for you. I'll be gaining true power while you wander as an outcast. You will come to regret this decision. But by then it will be too late. Lan will never give you what I can.
You admit that you're weak, Winduog, and that's why you kneel before greater power. You'll always be in second place, and that's why I don't need you by my side. I'll take Lan.
Your gifts are of no use to anyone, Wendwog. We can't let her go. Not after what she's done.
You know, I wondered if they were going to make me make this choice. When I was going through all of those conversations, I. Uh, would Grymstone kill Winduog? This is hard. This is a hard choice. Grymstone led a very hot-headed life, and he's been trying to calm those emotions. It is certainly within the realm of his personality to attack. It is certainly within the realm. but by the same token, he just suppressed his rage and, like, sided with the light of heaven. He would not see any tactical benefit to leaving her alive. If we're going on tactical benefit, he would kill her. But I don't know if this would be a tactical choice for him. And it is worth noting that I am still troubled by the way Lan speaks about the Neathers. I don't like her succumbing to evil, but Grymstone also would not like Lan's militaristic view of faith. Oh my. Owlcat Games, I just want to say, I love this choice. Oh my gosh, I am loving this story. This is such an interesting choice. Um, I think because I've got to get moving. I think what I'm going to do, I am going to spare her. Mostly because he just sided with the angel. He chose to suppress his rage. He's trying to go with the better person that the priest of Kite and Kalen taught him to be. I don't, this is another one of those situations where I feel like I'm going to regret my decision. But let's do it. Let's do it. Leave. I never want to see your face again, Windwog.
Do you think I like looking at you, Uplander? I'll just wait till you're asleep, and then I'll slit your throat, no matter where you are.
She's gone. But next time, she won't get away. Damn it, Wendu. Why'd you have to go and... Anyway, there's no point crying over spilt milk. Give me a couple of minutes. I'll bring the chief and the rest. I need to clear my head.
Chief Soul appears flanked by mongrels. His breath is labored, sweat is dripping from his bloated face. What's this? Well, turns out old Hull Run isn't as crazy as we all thought. There really were demons down here. I should have listened and sent a patrol down here. Oh, Anevia, you were a great captain of the guard. No, really, we swear. Horgus's lips... Oh, sorry, it's not Horgus, it's Bill Murray. Bill Murray's lips curls in distaste as he tries to keep his distance from the unconscious mongrels. Care's going to be my first priority. Anevia, how's the leg? Better than yesterday, worse than the day before. I'm not going to die, don't worry. You need to look after the young mongrels. I would be worried about the corruption they might gain. I would like to rescue them. I don't know what they'll be like when they come to, but look after them, Chief. They went through something horrific today. Not everybody is capable of enduring something like that. It will change them forever. As long as they can hunt, the rest can wake, Uplander. And you, Lan, you save them. Only the gods can salvage their souls. But we are a tribe, we will think of something, and when they're stronger, they can go up to the surface. The time has come. Yeah, this place must be burned with holy flame. I don't like this spot. This place is overrun with demons, but that's not the worst part. Windwog, she's been working for demons all this time, luring the young, strong mongrels into the maze. We might still be able to save these ones. They can't get any stupider, that's for sure. Lan, why you gotta be a jerk? But they might be meaner than they were before, but I suppose all teenagers are monsters in their own way. Okay, I'll forgive you for that one, Lan. Chief Soul laughs. Ah, Lan, we don't waste words on people who don't listen to the tribe. You act the fool, you suffer the consequences. Windwog, how could she? She deceived them and then she left. What's become of us? Chin up, Chief. The kids you rescued are safe now. The demons are gone and the traitor's been dealt with. All's well that ends well, I say. Anevia, how could you miss this? Yeah, right. Like it wasn't enough that I sniffed out every shadow in the city. Everybody knows the stories of the demons living beneath the streets of Canabras. These tales are as old as the Crusades themselves. I messed up, but you fixed my mistake. So, thanks. It's time to get out of here. Chief, I think I'm going to lead our visitors to the surface, and I'm going to keep going. Something interesting is happening out there in the world. Maybe it's my chance to do something more useful than skinning cave rats. Soul heaves a sigh. You never were one of us. You always looked up. You think I don't see these things? Our life is not for you. You must go. But where? Where is the way out? Beats me, but these beasts got down here somehow. Shows us a paper and a key. I don't know what these documents are, but I'm sure this key will come in handy. This is all the information on the cultists in the city. Their meeting places, passwords, secret hideouts. I think we should show this to whoever's in charge of Canavers right now. As soon as we get back to the surface, we'll find out what's what. Okay. So, yeah, that was... Let's just go ahead and do some looting real quick. Because at the end of the day, I'm still a player character. Is that a magical glaive? I like that. Da-da-da. Still unidentified. Okay, well, I think I've been playing this for quite some time. So I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and pause here because it looks like we're about to get back to the surface. But, okay, storytelling thoughts. I've already talked about. They did a good job with this maze. They presented it as one thing, but then it turns around and it's not a maze, it's a mansion of cultists. Winduog has been working with the cultists. She flips on the cultists, but she's trying to lead the other mongrels down a dark path. Lan is kind of continuing with the whole... It's almost like he's discriminatory against himself. And that portion of his personality really rubs my character the wrong way. But I certainly see Lan as the much more redeemable of the two characters, so I'm glad I sided with him. Let's talk to Bill Murray real quick. All right. But this was very interesting. I knew I would have to choose between the two, and I thought the choice in the mongrel camp was going to be how I decided, but then it progressed to this point, and it just kind of ramped that decision up. So I like that. Like, you get to pick one of the two, but then the plot elevates, and then you go back to the decision you have to reconsider, and you can even decide to kill one of the two based on what their actions are. So this was very engaging. I have definitely enjoyed the story so far, and I have to say, this has been a pretty good start. So I don't know what I'm going to find when I get to the surface, but I can say I'm enjoying what I have seen so far. and I can't wait to see how the battle in Canabras is going. So anyways, do all of the YouTube stuff, like the video, share the video, subscribe to the channel for more conversations about TTRPGs. Check out my Discord and my Patreon, links in the video description. And thank you so much for being here and being part of the conversation. Have a wonderful day.